takes place, even if it is early or late pregnancy, what will we do? Are we going to get out, or are we going to kill the baby for just being for just thinking of the early pregnancy? What Miss April says is a scientific basis that an early mother or a young woman who bears child who's not physically, mentally, and even emotionally unprepared. But if you are bearing a child, like Michelle, she's now in the stage of pregnancy. Of course, you will deal with a lot of things. You will now prepare yourself. You will now prepare yourself, your mind, and of course, you will seek medical attentions like taking vitamins, for instance, or taking a lot of research. You can make a lot of research so that your pregnancy will be healthy someday, or after the birth of the child, you will get the help or the sufficient needs of the baby. So for me, early pregnancy is unavoidable, because nowadays there are lots of like in the medias, in TV. So we better just drop the thinking that early pregnancy can be prevented. It can be, but it cannot be avoided. It cannot be omitted. Early pregnancy can be prevented, but it cannot be omitted.
But the part of Michelle, in the words early, you can see that you're not ready, you're not prepared. And in the stages of Michelle, she's not dependable. She is always in the side of her family, guide her to how to grow a child. She's not ready for the pregnancy.
The other side of negative effects of early pregnancies. Of course, if you get pregnant, you will find a good job to sustain your baby. But how can you find a good job if you are still young, something like 15, 16, 17? Unlike if you got pregnant at right time. So, like for example, you are already finished your studies. Of course, you will find a good job. You are already finished your studies. Unlike at early age. That's it.
On that case, I think having early pregnancy for me, it's better to accept having an early pregnancy than to abort. And and with the help of my family, the father of my child, my friends, I can say that I can handle these early pregnancy. And on what April said, that complications, regards on that complications, we can avoid that by diagnosing it by means of pap smear. We can detect if we will have a cervical cancer in the future, if we're going to undergo pap smear. And on the baby side, we can have a healthy baby by having a